We're in today with the HD 4850. This is a 2008 video card from ASUS with 800 shaders. It's got GDDR3 Samsung, 512 megabytes of VRAM, running at 625 megahertz on the core clock, 993 megahertz on the memory clock, 256 bits bus width, DirectX 10, and today we're gonna pair it up with this i7 4th Gen with 4 cores and 8 threads. This is an awesome video card, but the best thing we can do for it is just jump in a couple of games and see how it holds. Let's go. Let's start with Battlefield and see how it's running with 1080p with low details. I'm gonna see here that it's holding pretty well in this occasion, but the best thing I can do for a game like this is just play a little to see how much VRAM I'm utilizing, how much I'm loading the core on the video card, how much temperature I get from this. You know, in a situation like this, you can see that 50 FPS is not okay. I think I have to go on 900p in order to get the best performance from this. You know, in some situation it's doing okay, in some situation is not okay. In this case, 455 megabytes of VRAM utilized. It's questionable. On the system side, I got like 20-25% load on the CPU, 30 watts consumption from the CPU with 6.1 gig of system RAM. Okay-ish, you know, this game requires some nice MS. You know, you can actually see the MS is flat. Here you can see it's almost 60, but the moment I start driving a tank or a plane or something like that, it's gonna be very hard on it. The moment I come into the city, I got 39 FPS, 38 actually, and keep dropping. Not okay, you know, not a good performance from the video card. 900p on this occasion. Let's see, maybe you get a 40 FPS fluent. I managed to reduce by putting on 900p the stress on the VRAM. Not bad from an old video card like this. Still 35 FPS. It's not the resolution I want. I just want to see if it's possible to actually push the game to constant FPS. Let's start with the best question. Does it run Crysis? I put 1080p with low details to see how it's performing here. I know it's a ludicrous resolution, but I want to see the performance from here. I think the best place will be around 720p or 1366, but at this stage I just wanted to see if I can fill up that VRAM and max out the core and everything. You know, in this occasion you can see with 1080p low details that the video card is doing the job. You know, look at this. The quality is almost there with the game. 220 watts maximum watts consumption. All in all, I can say between 70 and 90 FPS. If it's that, I will consider this a big win. Let's set up the game properly in order to see how it looks, you know. So on low details, it looks okay-ish theoretically. I'm just curious how it looks on maximum details and how it's performing. Look at this, 24 FPS here with this computer, with this video card. 300 and... Wait, I'm confused. 398 megabytes of VRAM. Maximum load on the core, 15% load on the CPU, 6.4 gig of VRAM. Why I got less VRAM utilization than low details? Maybe because it's bottlenecking on the core and it doesn't produce too much load for the GPU's core to actually buffer in the memory. I don't know, I'm just spitting out the words. So I think low details was actually a good choice. But it doesn't matter. I wanted to see some different type of load on the hardware, and I did. In this situation, you can see it's not very possible to play with maximum details this game, maybe on the lower resolution. How about 720p with maximum details? How does it work? 35 FPS, 395 megabytes of VRAM, maximum load on the core. Very interesting performance from this video card with this computer, but I like it. You know, the temperature is 73 degrees, maximum fan speed here, and it's still not cooling it down. I think the core, on the other hand, it's it's not it's not okay. You know, I think this is a very interesting test, but I think on high details to medium details with 720p, it will be much better if you want to play the game like this. Okay, I understand how it's working with Crysis. How about if we're jumping in World of Tanks with this video card to see how it's running with low details? It's gonna be a very interesting performance. So with low details on 1080p in World of Tanks, you can see that it's possible to play the game. I'm nearly on 500 megabytes of VRAM utilization. Not bad considering what video card I have, you know, but in some situation I wish I had more details, but I will take this quality because it's very good for the video card. It's maxed out on the core. Temperature wise is 65 degrees on the video card score. It's actually good to see this video card running like this, but if you're interested on playing a game like this, I think to lock the FPS will be ideal. you know, not to stress the whole computer in order to get this performance with 230 watts. You know, 230 watts, I think I can lower that wattage if I put VSync or limit the FPS. But all in all, I can say the video card is doing a fantastic job, even though it's maxed out. You know, the temperature is good, nearly 32 watts consumption from this CPU, 50 degrees from the CPU actually. The system is not being put to the wall here, but is doing a fantastic job on delivering the performance here, you know, helping this GPU perform really well. It's good to know this. If I play a little more with this video card, you can actually see it's gonna reach 500 megabytes of VRAM utilized, and that is a good thing. You know, it shows me that this video card, even though it's old, is still capable of delivering some nice FPS. For jumping in the Stalker with this video cards on maximum details with 720p, I mean 720p with maximum detail. Oh my god! Last time I tested this, it was a 500 series video card and it was barely holding. But I'm very surprised that it's doing this. 28 FPS with maximum details on 720p. Sorry, 18 FPS. Doesn't matter. I understand the performance this video card is offering, and in this situation, I can't say nothing bad about it. You know, it's not capable of delivering the FPS. Considering the age of the video card, considering the age of the game, I will say should have been in a playable situation. Yes? No. The only way I can do it is by putting medium details, and then maybe there is a chance on actually playing the game with this video card. But in this case, you can see that it's struggling to actually put playable FPS. 720p and medium light, apparently, it's giving me 40 FPS. Very interesting performance. I think this is the same quality that you get in the previous Stalker, you know. And in this situation, you can see that it's got almost perfect details, but you know, full dynamic light, not enchanted light. It's only full dynamic light, and it looks okay even like this. But in this situation, see, I have more chance on actually playing the game. Now, if I'm interested on putting the game in a good position, I think I have to lower the quality, not the light effects. You know, I'm on maximum details here with full dynamic light, and in this situation you can see there's a lot of room to wiggle in the game, in the menu settings, in order to get this game running. You know, the moment you leave outside, you know, you get 60-70 FPS, but the moment you come into the city, you'll stay at 40-50 FPS as an average. 210 watts. Very interesting performance this video card is offering. I'm struggling here to find the right resolution and the right quality with this game. Medium details, and I got only 45 FPS on average. Very interesting performance. So in this game, it shows me 92% load on the core. I think this is the maximum this video card can actually put here in the game. I got nearly 500 megabytes of VRAM. I don't think I'm gonna reach 500 megabytes exactly with this video card. Seriously, I think it's only this amount of VRAM utilized. But it looks okay. It's running okay, even with medium details. Look at this. What an awesome quality in the game. I love this type of game that knows how to benefit from a hardware like this. You know, I think from 720p, maybe lower the resolution or put low details, and now we'll have decent experience. I will choose a lower resolution, seriously, because I like the details on medium. You know, it's medium preset is actually good for this, and I think the VRAM and the core can help me, but I have to lower the resolution, maybe swap the aspect ratio. I'm on 16 by now with the aspect ratio, and I think if I go on 4:3 and stretch it, it's gonna be very interesting. You know, it shows me that it's possible to play this game with this video card on a higher resolution or high quality. It's very important to understand which game can run on this hardware, but I like it. How about jumping in Team Fortress with 1080p and low details? I mean low details because I want to see how much this video card can push. In this situation, you can see that the video card is getting me with hundreds of FPS, and I like it. You know, a game like this needs to be, how shall I say, entertaining and not care about any FPS drops and stuff like that. You know, you can put more quality if you're interested, but in this situation, you can see is that he's doing a fantastic job. The whole performance here is kind of good with this, and in some situation you can see that it's not reaching 500 megabytes of VRAM. I like it, you know, I like this type of performance this video card is offering. Maximum core load is not here, but it does offer me good performance overall. No, oh, I got a fatty here. He's doing the job. Oi, 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 oi. He's drilling. Leveling them all. Seriously. You the man, you the man, you the man. He's on the left side. Oh my god, look at him. Oh no. This is an insane quality and insane performance from this video card, but apparently your high details is not okay with this. Holy smoke. This is actually bad for this. Look at this, 45 FPS. I exaggerated with the quality here. I mean, I put 720p and it's still... it's got 60 FPS. In some situation it doesn't. In some cases it's working really horrible. But in this case you can see with 720p with high details, I got very interesting performance from this video card and this computer. A maximum load on the core of the video card, only 300 megabytes of VRAM utilized. It looks good, you know, and it looks okay. In this situation there's no problem on utilizing a video card like this in a classical game like this. I mean, if you're interested on playing old games with old hardware, yeah, this is the pair you need to put, you know. Look at them. Let's see. Considering how many video cards I tested from this series, I think this is by far the best video card that you can find online to put it on for retro. There's a lot of them that you can find and they're cheap, like dirty cheap. A 2008 video card, decent drivers for it if you're interested on having an old machine, you know, on playing some old games. Quite good video card, 800 shaders, you know, 256 bits bus width. The video card is actually capable of delivering some nice entertainment for the old games. This is one of those situations in which I will say, yeah, it's worth having a video card like this because they are cheap. That's it. If you manage to put a computer like this together and have some old titles, you're the winner in this case, you know. I recommend it. It's a decent video card. The only problem I have is the fan. You know, remember how many video cards I managed to see like this, you know, 4000 series. I actually took the fan from one that was broken and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna use it on another video card. All in all, I can say it's decent. I like the performance. I like the price that is on the market, you know, for them, and it's very affordable, you know, just in case you want. The only downside is the wattage, you know, for this video card because it's consuming. You can actually see it's yeah, I managed to see 230 watts consumption. Not bad, you know, 200 and something watts is not that bad, you know, for a video card like this. 2008. Maybe you can find something even on the lower wattage consumption bracket, you know. If you don't, it's still worth having a video card like this for all games. Well, that's it. If you have any suggestion for the system or for the video card, leave a comment and I will see you very soon.